Alright, looks like we're back.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Marte is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. With a moment now, stick. Eric?
Well, Matty, we've got the big man behind the plate, Salvador Perez. We all know what he means to this game, how he impacts it defensively, gives you a little pop on the offensive side, but most importantly, a clubhouse leader. Can't wait to watch him this one.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Yeah, and this really is his 1-2 punch. He's got both the two-seamer and the cutter in his arsenal, so they're fairly similar pitches, except for the fact that one works its way in, the other one works its way out. Very effective, especially when you double up and throw one off the other.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Jung Ho Gong makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Jung Ho Gong.
Right there for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Peralta into his motion. Here's the 0-2. Up the middle and off his leg. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
Oh, nice recovery, though.
Number 13.
Salvador Perez will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
It didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with the running action on that two-seam fastball.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And that's over. 3-1. This is pretty well hit by Perez, but he got out in front a bit too much. It's a foul ball. Good battle. Count remains full. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Perez will lay
that's a strike.
Reach, it's ball 4.
Oh.
Trying to run one inside there on a 3-2. I mean, that's a tough take. According to that guy on the mound, a bad take. But he didn't get the call.
Lee Furillo will stand in now, and as you take a look at the splits, his
Wow.
numbers compare unfavorably once he leaves the comforts of home. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Grounded back up the middle. Underhanded flip to second for 1. On to first, a double play.
First and second, nobody out. You think you're in a great position to do some damage here in this inning. And then, the one thing that you could not have is the double play, and that's exactly what you get.
Hector Espinoza is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Marcell Ozuna steps in looking to get it going offensively. Things have not been going his way of late.
Marcell Ozuna.
And that misses for ball 1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Yeah.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a pitch popped up. Should be enough room for Perez behind the plate. A quick out number 1.
Batting fifth.
You see here on Show Track, that pitch up and in just ties him in knots. If you leave that out over the plate, you'll be in trouble, but if you can locate there, things will be just fine.
Here's the third baseman, Brett Lowry. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The average coming in at 266. 5 homers and 23 driven in. Hit sharply on the
There you go.
to the left.
Single to left.
And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Batting sixth. Second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Scooter Gennett will stand in, and perhaps unsurprisingly, the numbers tell us he's a much better hitter versus right-handers than he is against lefties. And a dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Marte
Damn.
will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center
That was a
for the
great
second
hit,
out
too.
of the inning. Domingo Santana set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. This is hit high and
Domingo
deep out to
Santana.
left. Marte going back.
2-run shot, Domingo.
This one ain't coming back.
His 4th home run of the season. Let's go.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
This is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Stepping in now, Delman Ladd.
Delman Ladd.
Lifted in the air to center. After it is Diaza.
Damn. Thought I had another one.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from the home of the Brewers, Miller Park. Alejandro Diaza will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, you look at the numbers overall, and they're not good, and guess what he did yesterday? Not good. No hits.
He's retired 1 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 18, John Neese.
Striding into the box, Jonathan Neese, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Peralta gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
You can tell here, in his mind, he's thinking, quick inning. He's not even trying to set guys up. He's coming right after him.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Chopped weakly to the left.
There you go.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Starling Marte will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. That's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of...
And we'll
Got
have
him.
to leave it there
Let's
as
go.
this is strike 3, and that will retire. Willie Peralta takes
All right,
into
Willie.
the box in the bottom of inning number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Peralta.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground and taken in out there for the first out.
Now batting,
Austin Jackson in now.
Hey, look,
Popped
what if
out
you
in
make a
his
throw like
first
a couple
strike.
pitches as a
He just
pitcher?
uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
In there, strike 1.
All right.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the
Damn
outside
it.
part of the plate.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
batting,
104.
Kelly Epps is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fastball in there for a called strike.
2 quick outs in the inning. This hitter's job is to work the count, get on base, and give his middle of the order hitters a chance in this inning.
And he takes strike 2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Furillo ranging up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're up 2-0. Leading off the inning, Gregory Polanco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Now a bunt attempt here.
Bastard.
This gets foul. It's 0-1. Peralta's ready. Here it is on 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and
Got
the
him.
4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Well, you're always gunning for a strikeout when he's at the plate because his legs make him so dangerous. Even when he hits just a slow grounder. So nice job of keeping him off base right there.
There you go.
Into the seats, 0-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Fought off at the plate and will do it again. Swing and a liner.
Ooh.
Taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Jung Ho Gong will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. That misses 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Damn.
Late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swing and a miss. Blew
Got
the
him.
fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 2-0. Kendrys Morales is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
In there, no balls and a strike. High in the
Oh,
air
I got
out
that
to
one.
center field. Diaz is under it. 1 down.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Marcell Ozuna is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
You know, and I think that pop-up right there is just a result of poor pitch selection. He chased a bad pitch, and as a result, he didn't really put a good swing on it.
And now
That's
this
a double.
will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
That's the way you like to see your guys attack the baseball. The pitch is away, so he goes the other way, and this ball winds up hopping over the wall for a ground rule double.
Here's the third baseman, Brett Lawrie, as he'll go after the
Oh, I
first
was
pitch and bounce
too
one
early.
foul for the first strike. Shot toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second.
That is what it
One
is.
there on to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning.
Oh, fuck.
4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Leading off the inning, Salvador Perez.
Mr.
And they'll need him
Yankees,
to get
hello.
something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on
How's it
base so they
going?
can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Throw.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any
Good.
real
That was good to hear.
overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Hit back up the middle.
Damn. Couldn't get to him.
Dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Now
Lee
batting.
Furillo will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Furillo.
Ooh, started him with the change, and
Nice
it's nothing
change.
in one.
A lot of these guys have come into these at-bats trying to be the aggressor, trying to make something happen. But what
If I
has
can get a
happened
double play
is
here,
that
that
they've
would be
swung
nice.
and missed themselves into some early holes.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And
Got him.
so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any
I'm presuming
adjustments.
from your name you
And
like
a
the Yankees.
changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
No big surprise here with the runner on first base and nobody out. They're going to work him down in the strike zone to try to get that ground ball. But hey, strikeouts are good.
Standing in now, Hector Espinoza. As he'll take a look
Oh,
at
you're
the
not gonna
pitch
like
too
it.
low. It's ball one.
I'm telling you this much right now. My favorite MLB team is the Astros.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
To 2-2 now.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground
shit.
ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
Under it is Ozuna, and there are two gone now.
Yeah, but my favorite MLB team is the Houston Astros.
Alejandro De Aza is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
You know, he's been struggling a little bit lately, so hopefully he learned some things from that last at-bat so he can start to turn things around here with a base hit.
2 out with the man at first. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Jackson is under it. And that's the third out. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail things here 2-0. Domingo Santana comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. And he sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1.
Oh,
And this
what a
one's on
pitch.
the inside corner, 1-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable.
Oh, did he get another one?
Guys that catch on quick.
De Aza on the move.
Oh,
Makes the play, one
now
away.
so close.
At the plate, Delman Ladd. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Hit in the air out to center field. De Aza waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for Milwaukee.
At the plate, Willie Peralta. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
The 1-0 delivery. This pitch is popped up. Espinoza is there for it, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Jonathan Neese will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had him off balance all game.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Here's a high pop-up. Jeanette settles under it near
Hey,
second.
whatever.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
I feel like you bad with the pitcher in this game.
Left fielder.
Whatever you get a hit
Starling Marte
or make contact
will
with
stand
pitch.
in, and he, like
He's
so
in
many others, hitless in the ball.
Right now, we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Now batting.
Gregory Polanco stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far
So
in
what?
this one. Again down to second. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Peralta pauses. Here's the 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell, guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all. And when he has, they've been out of the zone.
Catch made there by Lowry,
There
and
you
there
go.
are 2 gone now.
First baseman number 7.
Brandon Belt will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out.
And hang
Got him.
on, he's out. Gunned down, trying to swipe a bag with 2 away, and that's going to put an end to the inning. We'll get a look at
Good shit,
Austin
Wally.
Jackson when we
Dumb
come
and loud.
back. It's the Brewers
Gunned him.
2 and the Pirates. And so here is Austin Jackson. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch curveball runs
this
in a bit
curveball's
too
nasty.
tight. It's ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance,
Oof.
you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. 3-0 now.
And all of a sudden, he's looking a little jittery out there to start the 6th.
Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Hard liner to center
a single?
field. And
Let's
that's a
go.
base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Good shit, Austin.
Comes to the plate here. We'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Fly
Oh, I got
ball
it
out
hit.
toward left center field.
I smacked that one.
And
Damn.
this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. Kendrys Morales will
I thought I
stand
had
in
it,
now.
man.
He struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. And he lays off there 1-0. 2 runs,
fucking
5
had it.
hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he falls behind now 2-0.
That's a good pitch call right there on that fastball away. That works almost like a pitch out, just in case he's thinking about it over there at first.
Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
And you wonder if maybe he was taken there because he thought his runner was going to be moving from first.
That's going to even up the count at
Swing
2-2.
a little bit too.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Belt able to pull this one in for route number 2.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Marcell Ozuna.
Oh yeah, congrats, man.
Follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
He's set. Here it comes. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
Oh yeah, what's your baseball team?
To short,
Oh,
hit
I should have just
hard.
waited.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Haha. Sure you do.
Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Brandon Belt will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
First pitch on its way. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone.
The Braves.
They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Tap foul at home plate. The 1-2 pitch.
Is it like a Little League game?
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Baseball trophy
Well, you know,
sounds
Eric
fun.
and I like to talk a lot about
What are you
pitchers
talking
or
about?
even hitters off balance at the plate. And this is an excellent illustration of what we're talking about. Now, we didn't like to be off balance at the plate, but this is what you get. He goes fast, then slow.
What do you mean, baseball
fast,
trophy
then slow.
sounds fun?
They never give him the same pitch or the same speed twice in a row. And that's how you keep a guy's timing all messed up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Boy, it's the 7th inning. It looks like he's just
Goes
jumped
down
into the
here.
ball game. A strikeout to
Was it
start things,
trophy with
and
the team
now an
win, or
0-2
you just
count.
got trophy? Oh.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out
No,
number
there.
2.
I guess Yankees is asking if he got a participation trophy. "2016 graphics look a lot better than I thought." Yeah.
Salvador Perez will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been
Like, the graphics weren't bad. I am playing on PS5, so that can also be
the
it.
teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Lee Ferrillo will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
You guys think we should take him out?
Jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does
What
find
do
a
you
way
guys
to
think?
get on base,
No, not trying to
things
hit
get a
on anyone's
whole
trophy.
lot
It's
more
just wondering if the team did really well. Or we got MVP or something. Fair enough. I guess we'll never know. I kind of want to take him out though. He's at 85 pitches. What is it? He's looking a little tired too. We'll give him one more batter. What do you guys think? The team did really good. They got on through the game. In 2016, they allowed the starters to like pitch until like 110. One more batter? Okay. We'll give him one more batter.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
No, that's the plan. No.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily.
Sorry, I didn't know where the pitch was going to end up.
Trying to strike him out for the second time.
Oh, shit.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Pirates leave 1. They're down 2-0. Brett Laurie steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Alright, we're going to sit you down. We're going to warm you up. We're going to put you in the game.
Hit high,
oh, that's a double?
to right center.
That a double?
Going back to the track.
Damn, that was also
just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And
yeah.
He is in to second base with a double. His
Who's
third
my
hit
favorite
this
player on
afternoon.
the Astros?
Just another great swing right there, and he's done a few of them in this series. He gets a good pitch to hit, and he's right on it.
You know,
and he drives this one off the wall for an easy double.
Altuve's a good one, but right now I'm kind of like liking Christian Walker. I think he's pretty good.
Skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound.
It was Framber. Framber was my
favorite. We're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point.
Yeah, Jordan's pretty good. He just gets hurt a lot.
Pedro Chavez will come on now as he'll take over.
That's the only thing I dislike about him.
Pedro Chavez.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he goes after.
Oh, there goes Scooter.
And lines one out toward right center, and that'll get down out there.
Good shit, Scooter.
The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
Oh, just a great approach there to get him an RBI on the base hit. And with the way their guys throwing the ball, 3 runs might be enough to do it.
Domingo Santana will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's a
swing and a fly ball.
Don't get there.
Sprinting after it, and foul.
What have you done in the rebuild? Did Scooter come in a trade to the Reds? No. Scooter was already on the team.
On the ground to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to Belt, and they turn to a double play. Gelman Ladd will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
1-0 pitch on the way.
Yeah, no. Scooter, well, I didn't see that pitch. Scooter came in.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
They give him that.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
And at the plate,
trades or
you've got an
signings?
umpire helping you out. No reason to go after a borderline pitch on 2-0.
We signed Austin Jackson. We traded Ryan Braun for Marcelo Zuna and Carter Capps. We signed Brett Lowry. And then we traded Jonathan Lucroy to the Athletics. And then we got Epps in a trade with either the A's or the Giants.
Marte.
Was that a double?
Back, still going back.
That's good shit.
But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's in there safely.
We signed we traded for Ubaldo, and then we traded him to the Twins.
Been in desperate need of anything.
And right now Matt Latos is our guy.
So this is just what the doctor ordered. It's a mistaken location, no doubt about that.
Hey, do we bring him back out there for the 8th, or do we substitute him for Justin Smoke? What do you guys think? Oh, and then we signed Kendry Morales. I'm thinking of bringing Justin Smoke, unless you guys want Peralta to pitch in the 8th. Substitute? Alright. Alright, we're all in agreement that I'm going to substitute. Hold on, let me see. I gotta check this card real quick. Yeah. Oh no, we are not. I've tried. Trust me, brother, I've tried.
Justin Smoke will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and
let's
2
see.
away. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Not quite reaching 90 with the
You would have sent
fastball,
me
but
up for
it's
failure,
1-1
dog.
now.
I'm not gonna lie.
2 out here and a runner at second.
Oh,
High
son of
fly
a
ball
bitch.
out to straightaway center. Moving under it, De Aza.
Come on.
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Brewers forced to settle for 1.
It is what it is. Fuck it. Yeah.
Corey Knebel will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his
We'll bring him in.
15th appearance of the year.
Corey Knebel.
Hector Espinoza stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Hector.
Here it comes, 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Grounded to third. Lowry's there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Center fielder number 16.
What's my favorite song?
Alejandro De Aza.
Alejandro De Aza will dig
I
in
believe it's
again.
25.
He popped up in his first plate
Ooh.
appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay
I really can't tell
through
you
one
that
right
because
here.
I listen to the music off.
And that's in there for his strike.
Only because if I
1-1.
try
Yeah, and it's
streaming it,
tough enough to
they
hit
like
95 plus mile an hour fastballs. That curve gives you
they'll,
something
like,
else
nuke
to
the
think
stream.
about altogether.
or they'll block it in certain countries. But let me see the play
And
list
they'll
real
try to
quick.
get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Damn,
Still 2-2.
dude, I was just hitting. So ridiculous right now.
And this is
Yeah.
swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
I don't think anyone's going to be too
MLB
upset that they have to
shows
leave this place after the
25
game.
players.
This series has been a nightmare.
Justin Bohr will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 41. Justin Bohr.
Probably kick and push by Lupe Fiasco. Narrator? You mean like announcer? Probably Matt
Starts
Best
him with a
version.
good rising fastball there for strike 1.
The
He
guy
might
that's
have
talking
been
right
on
now.
the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get one at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Boy, it's been a good, solid inning so far out of the pen. Let's see if he can wrap this one up.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You
So
start
with
it
the
in the
broad
zone and
trade, did you
then let
kind
it
of
work
offer a high
out,
value
see if he'll
defining player
chase.
for a guy on the rise in Ozuna? Pretty much.
Here he comes on a
He
ball
was-
and 2 strikes.
Like, he was making like
Got him.
13 million.
1, 2, 3
He
go
was
the
making
Pirates.
some kind of
They
exorbitant
trail it
amount of
here
money. I think
3
it
to
was like
nothing.
15, 16 million. And he was hitting like under 200 the first 2
Jared
months of the
Hughes
season. I was
is
like,
on
well,
out
my
of the
team's gonna
bullpen now
suck,
as he'll take
so
over to start the
I
bottom
traded
of the
him
8th.
to the
Jared
Marlins.
Hughes.
Well, I was trying to figure out like a good trade package for him. I wanted prospects, but I ended up
Austin
getting MLB ready
Jackson gets
players.
another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to
That's
this
kind of what
point.
happened.
Now action in the bullpen as
They
their
gave me Carter
closer
Capps,
starts to get
as you
loose
know.
out there. Grounded to short. To his right, Espinoza. And saves,
Let's go,
says the
Austin
first
Jackson.
base umpire as the throw was too late.
Well, let me tell you, when you're on a losing streak, this is an out. But when you're on a winning streak, man, these are the little breaks that just seem to always go your way. He's got himself an infield single.
Yeah, but then the Marlins end up getting a super team over there.
Into the box, Kelly Epps as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Polanco coming
Oh,
on,
I thought he was gonna.
and he tracks it
Thought he was gonna
down.
drop.
Nice play for the first out.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Oh,
And
then my
they
guy
got
got
him.
kicked off. Ain't that a bitch?
Here's
Yeah, so
Kendrys
nice down
Morales
Yelich.
as he'll take a look at a high strike that time.
They
It's
also
nothing
got
in 1.
They also
You know what?
traded for a
These
Mauer.
days, so many guys are throwing in the high
When they had Jose
90s.
Fernandez
It
still.
makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy.
Oh, and it's off the first base bag.
Oh, but you're so slow,
and it
Kendrys.
eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no. Starling Marte will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far. So, quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Starling Marte will stand in to start
Okay,
things
Starling.
off
I'm
as
gonna
this
do it,
top
chill.
of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So
Yeah, I'll show you the roster.
not been getting their
After
chores
this.
done.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Because the White Sox have a disgusting
100
roster
miles an
too.
hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
This bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off. This has been a real team effort on the mound so far.
Gregory Polanco will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there, 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, you get a
Between
good
Judge
sense
and
of his value
Ohtani?
to this ball club watching this.
Probably
2
Ohtani.
hitters, 2 strikeouts, and now they're an out away from wrapping this thing up.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Swing and a miss, and with that, the
I have a
Bucks
question
are
for you
down
guys.
to
Who's your
perhaps their
favorite
final strike
MLB
of the
player of all
ballgame.
time?
Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet.
Mine is Pedro Martinez.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the
Pedro
ball
Martinez is
game
my
is
favorite
over.
player of all
And
time.
these guys continue
That
to
would be
play
player of all
good
time.
baseball. Good fundamental baseball. And they finish off the 3-game sweep here in front of the home crowd.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 outs. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
Who'd you say was your favorite? Mine? Of all time? Pedro Martinez.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew,
If we're
I'm Matt
talking about between
Vasgersian.
Judge or
You've
Otani,
been watching
probably Judge.
MLB The
I mean,
Show.
Otani.
For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Brewers win it 3-0. So long from Milwaukee.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Looking first at the NL Central,
right
the
here.
Brewers completed a 3-game series
So
sweep
this is
as
their,
they
like,
sank the visiting
starters.
Buccos 3-0. Yu Darvish was victorious for the 5th time this season, helping lead the Cubbies to a
they
victory
still
over
got
the
Jose
Mets
Fernandez.
3-1. As of today, he is in the
But it's
top
just everyone
5 in
else
the
that kind
National
of, like,
League in
blows.
strikeouts. The Padres held their opponent to just 2 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 5-0. The Diamondbacks pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they got the best of the visiting
Joe Ramos
Redbirds
is pretty
3-0.
solid.
The
There's our
Miami
roommates
Marlins
right here.
combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 4-2. Chad Bettis won his 4th game thus far
That's a lot
as
of
Colorado
favorites.
got the best of the Dodgers 5-1.
Out of all of them,
The
who would
Boston
you,
Red
I don't know
Sox
about Babe
got
Ruth
11
though. Is
overall
Babe
hits
Ruth really
as
your
they
favorite,
defeated
or
the
you just
visiting
kind of
Fightin' Phils
be funny?
4-3. The Giants cracked 16 hits on the day
Oh
as they
yeah,
beat the
yeah.
Blue Jays
So they
in
get Ryan
Toronto
Zimmerman
11-7.
and Joe Mauer.
The Yankees amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the O's in Baltimore 5-4.
Daniel Murphy.
The White Sox grabbed 13 hits in the game as they bested the
Joaquin
visiting
Prado,
Nats
but he's hurt.
4-1. The Tigers totaled 13
Trey
hits
Turner,
as a
they
team
got
as
him.
they bested the visiting Indians 6-1. The Royals had 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 7-3. The Stros sent 3
They got my
balls
guy
into the
Ryan
seats
Braun.
as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 9-5.
But I think
The
he,
A's got together to allow
yeah, he
4
was
hits
making.
as they
I
were
thought he was
winners over
making
the
a joking
visiting
amount of money. He
Rangers
was making
4-3. The Seattle Mariners smacked 15 team hits as they defeated the Rays in extra innings 8-7.
Christian
As
Yelich.
always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got
And
this
they got
morning.
Carlos down.
Enjoy the
So
games
they
later
got
today,
a
and we'll
stacked
see you
team.
tomorrow.
Babe Ruth is your favorite. Alright, if you say so. I'll take your word for it. Where the White Sox at? They got a solid team too. I mean, their pitching is horrid. The bullpen's pretty solid, except for Zach Putum. There, Robinson's pretty good. Daniel Navarro apparently wants to play. He's a good baseball. Jose Abreu. Oh, they have Christian Walker too. Christian Walker's very solid. Jose Abreu's solid. They got Jose Altuve for some fucking reason. Because they signed him to a huge fucking deal. They had Gene Segura. And Duran Continuity. Okay. Oh, Cabrera. Oh, he's pretty solid. Oh, they got Andrew McCutcheon. I forgot about him. And Naisville Garcia. Yeah. Hey.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside
Hey,
the
Brian,
Show. In the
Morales
National
hit
League
2 home
Central,
runs.
the
Ozuna
Milwaukee
hit a home
Brewers
run.
went
Gonzalez
deep
hit
4
a home run.
times as they nabbed an extra innings win over the Braves, 6-4.
Latos played pretty
The win
well.
was their 5th straight as a team.
Damn, we lost 2-4. Taylor Youngman. Bastard. Smoke is the only
Welcome
one
to
that hit
your
a home run.
Saturday edition of Inside.
Nah, keep on 15. 9-2? 8? Ozuna and Ladd hit 2.
It's Sunday
hit home
morning.
runs
Welcome
in
to
this
Inside
game.
the Show. In the National League Central, the Brewers grabbed 13
Oh,
hits in the
Rodney
game
played
as
pretty
they
well.
pulverized the Braves
8 Ks, 8
9-2.
innings.
Chris Bassett got the win, his 6th so far this year, as the
Alright,
Athletics took
am I
care
happy
of the
this spring
Reds
training started? Yeah,
2-1.
I like baseball.
Ian Wolf grabbed win number 6 on the year as the Cubs took down.
Ain't no way we got swept by the Braves. That's crazy. Maldonado hit a home run.
Welcome everyone to this Memorial Day edition of Inside
Oh,
the Show.
my
Looking first at the
goodness.
NL Central, Jace Peterson added 3 RBIs to his total, leading the Braves past the Brewers 7-4. He is among the NL leaders in triples. Looking at the standings, the Braves are in last place in the NL East, 13 games out. The Brewers are in second place in the NL Central, 6 games out of first. The Cincinnati Reds totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 9-3. At the moment, the A's sit in third place in the American League West Division, 6 games out of first. The Reds sit in last place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Cubbies brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 6-1.
Are you guys happy that spring training started?
Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up.
Yeah, very
the
much
right-hander
will
from
pass that classic.
Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah, Matty, he'll look to build off of his last.
Jason Hayward comes to the plate to lead
Jason
things off
Hayward.
here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Jason.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. Eric Karros, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
And they've split the first 4 games on this road trip, so
Come on, Brett.
lately,
Get there, Brett.
they're in a bit
Let's
of a
go.
holding pattern, but they could be ready to break out right here.
And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, you know, a key guy
Oh,
for
they
this ball
got Billy
club has been
Hamilton.
Jason Hayward. He's been a huge part of this lineup, and right now he's one of the leaders in the National League in the runs scored category. So look for him to make an impact on this game.
This dog. I don't like Billy
And as you
Hamilton.
can see, he's had troubles here in his own ballpark. He's much better
I
away
hate Billy
from
Hamilton,
home.
dude. In game, I shouldn't
Fastball
really
here
like
as
he's
he'll
a
take
good
a
guy.
look at ball 1-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
See?
There's a
Good job.
swing and a high pop-up. Catch made there by Lowry, and there are 2 gone now. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, the center fielder in this one, as good as anybody out there in the field. Has a lot of speed, can cover a lot of ground, and most importantly, he's very
My
reliable.
World Series Cups.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in now. And as you can see here, he enters play 4th in the National League in round trippers.
And he's also in the top 10 in batting average and RBIs. So not just hitting those
I don't want
home
you
runs,
guys
he's
to
having
hit
a
well.
great year
I'm gonna be
overall at
honest.
the plate.
Peralta sets his sights. 0-1 on its way. Turned on down the line. Morales takes it in.
I don't
And
wanna-
he'll
I
step
don't
on
want
the
your
bag
team to
himself,
do
and
well.
the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. After 1, No score.
Alright, they've been whooping my ass the whole entire series. This is year 3. We finally have a chance. Fuck. There we go, Santana. Get a double. Kelly Apps! 2 home runs. Oh, no.
In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, boss.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
Striding into the box, Willie
You gotta do a
Peralta.
job.
He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And a nice play there by Montero as he gets him at first to snuff out the bunt. With a moment now, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic.
I ain't
DK,
gonna
what do you got?
Well, Matty,
I had
Anthony
PCA
Rizzo
when,
is really
like,
the
in the
centerpiece for
All-Star
this
game hit.
Cubs ball club.
I was looking at his
Offensively, we
numbers.
know what he
I was
does.
like, oh, he's gonna win
Defensively, he
MVP.
really holds this infield together.
I
Very
was shit.
fluid
I
over
thought
at
Pico
first
was
base,
gonna win
good
MVP, dog.
soft hands, and has a good throwing arm as well.
Chris Bryant will dig in now. He's
When
got
did we get
that
a third
average
one?
pushing up near 350 to begin play.
How the fuck? How did Ladd score? How did... How did he score? I don't get it. Okay.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
That tails back over.
No,
Strike
Chris
one.
Bryant.
Well, you got to figure that this
see
guy's
what
going
he's
to come
supposed
out
to do
here
and everything?
free and easy here in the
Yeah.
second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason
Yeah, I
not
had
to
him.
come
I had him
right
winning
after these
MVP
guys.
after the All-Star break. And you kind of tailed off towards the end.
Grounder hit hard down the first
All right.
baseline. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders
Oh,
in
Kyle
hits so
Schwarber.
far.
Well, it's just
This
business
person
as
is so
usual
nasty,
for him, man.
dude.
He leads the National League in that category. And he's just
Oh,
been
fuck outta here.
punishing mistakes at the
Okay,
plate.
thank God.
It's been impressive to watch him swing the bat so far this year. He's got another nice game on his hands in this one.
A quick out number one.
Batting sixth, the shortstop.
Addison Russell will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching
He
this
just-
season. First things first, here's a throw over and a dive, but he's back.
Why not?
I was like, Chris
Make him
Bryant
get
just
dirty.
tried to get a step on me?
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And set up behind the dish is
Listen, I
Gary
don't care if
Simmons
it's
as you see
trying
the
Chris
rest of our
Bryant. I'm
umpiring
not allowing
crew
him to
there.
still do something.
Well, some call Simmons a pitcher's umpire because he's been known to have a wide zone at times, but I think he evens it out, to be honest with you. Pretty fair overall.
Peralta pauses, ready with the 1-1 pitch.
got the count, 1 and
Had
2.
him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like
Oh,
this.
shit.
He wasn't even
Oh, thank
close
God.
on that pitch.
The second for one, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
I always
Nothing
wanted to know
happening
what
there for
happened
the
to Anderson
Cubbies.
Russell, and then I
Still
said,
down
"Shit."
3-0.
And I was like, damn. He was a solid shortstop. I just don't understand.
It's a great day
He
for
was
baseball
solid.
here in Chicago as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show from Wrigley Field.
There you go. Okay. Ben Zobrist.
Ben Zobrist will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
What are your
That was
thoughts
a
on
good
Ben
one for him,
Zobrist?
and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that
Oh,
leg kick completely out of the
so-
equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
So the
And he falls
trophy is
behind
based on how many
0-2.
comments you have. If I'm not mistaken. I actually don't know why he got the number one trophy, but I'm not too sure.
Peralta
But
gets
the-
the sign. Here it is on 0-2. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and
I
that'll
have
be
no
the
idea.
first out of the inning.
That's an
Well,
excellent
that's a
question.
classic sequence there. 2 straight fastballs, get him ahead in the count 0-2. And then they come with something that looks like a fastball, but takes a sharp left at Albuquerque. Has no answer for that.
What's the leaderboard? Hey, fucking dish one move. Send super live chats and send super chats and super stickers. Send live chat messages, but that's what he's been doing. I don't understand how he got that. So I had to get the top badge, but he did not. I don't know. I don't get this shit. That's an excellent question. But do they have to be... Yeah, I'm not too sure. I wish I could tell you. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I was trying to look it up. That's why I paused the game to see. But it doesn't really say anything. All it says is sending live chats. So I really don't understand how Mr. Yankees didn't do it. Didn't get one, but you did. I don't know. I don't know if it does it for subs or not. I'm not too sure.
Here's the catcher now,
They didn't
Miguel
explain anything in the
Montero.
fucking help center.
Now this
Oh.
is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 1 home run and a dozen RBIs. Now a fastball for a called
Where's my
strike. It's
favorite
1-1.
MLB The Show
Corner
game?
paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Probably...
Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
MLB The Show
That's in
game.
a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ready on 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike
Fudge,
right there?
man.
Or was he just
Fudge.
trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays
Hey,
alive.
look, Miguel Montero's pissing me off.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he finally wins the battle as
Jesus.
this is swung on and missed for the second
Yeah, I
out.
don't know why you got
Wow,
it.
he hasn't missed
I
a
was trying to
beat
figure out
since his
myself.
last start. Remember, he had 9 strikeouts in that one, and he's well on his way to a similar performance right
Let's
now.
do it.
Yu Darvish stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Oh, maybe they opt out. Maybe either Mr. Yankees opt out or
He's
he's
ready. Here's the first
under 18.
offering.
Or I shouldn't say he's.
First pitch
They.
fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
They are under 18.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, he's just going to go right on taking pitches. You have to throw strikes here with 2 outs, especially when you got the pitcher up there.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Fooled by the speed and location of that one, it's 2-2.
Oh, this is exactly where you want.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends
But that's
the
what I've
inning.
been able to find out.
3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this.
Hey. Hey, single. Oh, no.
Willie Peralta will dig in.
Guys, I got a
0 for 1 in
hit.
the ballgame.
Willie Peralta.
Darvish pauses. First pitch on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
1-1, here it is. Swing, and he pops him up over
Damn
toward
it.
foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And a good bite to
Son
that
of a bitch.
slider as he swings through
Yeah.
it for the first out of the
Good
inning.
night.
Well,
Good night, Mr.
that's
Yankee.
been the
Yeah, I was thinking
go-to
maybe
pitch
because
when
he
he's
might
needed it.
that.
He
Good night,
definitely
my
needed it
son.
there.
Alright, good night, man. I appreciate you. Thank you, Scooter.
Jason Hayward will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. That's great for the pitcher.
Oh, come on.
Easy lead off out like that.
Have a good
And he
night, guys.
takes ball
Appreciate
one.
you.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
He's fallen
Come
behind
on,
now.
man.
3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
First walk he's given up so far, and when you combine that with just 1 hit, it's not hard to see why these guys are having a lot of trouble scoring runs.
Billy Hamilton
that's a ball.
is in for his second plate
Counts
appearance as he
1-0.
looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And he'll
Wow.
reach first as they can't make the play on him. Anthony Rizzo will stand in.
Okay.
And maybe a ray of hope as they get the first 2 men aboard here. And this crowd's just itching for something to put their
Bro,
hands together
he is
about.
not giving anything else.
Positive
right now.
moments, they've been few and far between, but they're not out of this game. Now, they've got some guys in this lineup that
He
can
got
make this
robbed.
deficit go away.
Did.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll try to
Count
take
is 2
control of the
and 1.
inside part
I've
of the
been
plate
getting
with
robbed
the
the whole
fastball
fucking
as he
game.
backs him off a bit. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK,
Oh, no
you
way.
think
I was
fastball
about-
here.
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too
me that
predictable
shit.
out there. Guys will catch on quick.
1 away.
He didn't call it.
Now batting.
He didn't call it.
Chris Bryant is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
I'll watch Chris
First
Bryant take me
pitch
deep.
on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield. And the infield
Wait a minute,
fly
don't you guys
was-
have pottery bios too? Am I tripping? Oh, you do? Oh, this is before though.
Now batting, left fielder
Kyle Schwarber gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Hit hard towards center, and
There
it's
it
in there,
is.
base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate and makes it a 5-1 contest.
Byron's getting the day off. I don't think he's better than. I don't think he's better than Ben Zobrist or Tom Costello. I think that's what the issue is. Yeah, Ben Zobrist apparently is an 85 overall. EP's actually the backup probably.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to
How did they hit that
And
changeup?
this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And the run is in to score from second.
Yeah, the short swing is great. Trust me, I know.
second baseman number 18.
Into the box, Ben Zobrist, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. In there,
This is
strike
why I hate
one.
the cuts.
Boy, he had a good
They're
pitch
so
to
good.
get, too. That was a slider always in the strike zone. That would have been a good one to go after.
Oh my!
And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Miguel Montero will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Out in front of it, strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Very.
A swing and a miss.
Thank God.
That retires the side, and that will do it. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits. Darvish come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Swing
Yeah,
and a miss on the
people watching,
fastball,
that's
and that's the
insane.
first out.
Right fielder number 22, Jason Hayward.
Into the seats, 0-1. Peralta's ready. Here he comes, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2.
Strikes the count.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You don't need to be a lip reader or an expert in body language to know that he was not thrilled with that call. You know, just about every umpire has a different interpretation of what a high strike should be, but none of them like it when guys carry on like this. You got to be careful.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike 1.
Dexter Fowler missing from this lineup. Well, they got Billy Hamilton. I think he'll be fine.
Fastball called for strike 2.
0-2 is the
3
count.
runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over
I
toward
think
foul
I think the
ground.
Cubs will be fine. Billy
And Lowry will
Hamilton.
just look this
is
one in,
insane.
and that ends the inning.
Oh, he walked. Okay, we know what we're doing, boys.
The pitcher, Willie
Okay,
Peralta,
bunts.
steps up to the plate in a
Shouldn't have snapped
sacrifice
off the game
situation.
first. He came from the
Let's see if
Cards.
that is indeed on
Probably
right here.
did.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
And he pops up the bunt
Fuck me.
attempt. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Anthony Rizzo gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get
I
back
can't
in
even
this
do a
thing.
bunt correctly.
Lays
dude.
off 1-0.
Are you serious right now?
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
Every time, bro. They don't ever give me that high fastball up.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of,
Hey,
but he
you
did
tried
somehow, and
this.
he's got it to
Oh, that's all I
3-1.
got for you.
And with the tying run in the on-deck circle, the question, does he take a look at another one here?
He just
Oh,
might.
thank God for the
You're
shift.
still going to see a good pitch on 3 and 2, even if this one's a strike.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman.
Chris
Thank
Bryant
God for the
will
shift,
stand in.
man.
He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
I have a bad feeling about this pitch. Nothing good.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Willie, I'm gonna need you to focus up, dog. This is Chris Bryant.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for his second
He
hit
did
of the
what he could.
afternoon. So that's a pair of hits for him now this afternoon as he lines that one sharply
Oh,
into
God,
right.
forward,
And that
please.
total is currently tops on the ball club
Hey, look,
through
if
the
you have
first
another
couple
hit,
of
I'll
months of
take you
the
on my
season.
game, so.
Yeah, and when a guy can post numbers like that, his teammates just expect him to produce game after game. He's a hit machine for them.
1-0 count. Here it is.
Oh, give me
Fastball
that
at
finally.
96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a
Drama
ball.
ball?
And now with that
Fuck
pitch
no.
count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
3 runs, 5 hits.
Oh,
No
maybe the
errors so
slider
far
is
for the
probably
Cubbies. Rolled foul off to the left, so he stays alive. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He takes strike
Yes.
3 called on the fastball.
Yes.
Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, maybe a little bit extra on this 2-2 fastball. Here it is on show track, and you can see it just burn off that inside corner. That's a tough pitch to handle.
Who's this? Addison Russell?
Here's Addison Russell. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Pitch swung on and
No
hit
way.
in the air. Santana giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around third.
So we let
and being
Addison
waved
Russell.
on home.
We
And the
survived
run will
count
score
forward
all
just
the
to
way
get
from
Addison
first.
Russell.
It's now a 5-4 ball game.
There you go, dog. Take him out.
Ben Zobrist, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Dino Escalona will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Ben Zobrist will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away.
Well, they tied it up. We can never beat them.
We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Leading off the inning, Delman Ladd. Will Smith will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
You think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. deficit.
Justin Smoke will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he only had one hit, but he definitely made it count.
Damn it, it's 8-10 too. Good
Welcome to
God,
our Wednesday
dude.
edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Looking first at the NL Central.
Hey, at least we beat him one game, dude. Jackson, Jeanette,
Hello
Morales,
there, baseball
Tillman,
fans. Let's
Savini,
recap
Lowry.
what went down around the league on
Can
Wednesday.
never beat
In the
him.
National League Central, the Brewers pounded out 17 hits in this one as they crushed the Cubs 10-4. The Phillies amassed 14 hits in the game as they ran over the Reds 8-2. The Pirates put together 10 hits total as they were winners in extras against the Diamondbacks 4-1.
Might wait
The
till
St.
this
Louis
match.
Cardinals totaled 11 hits as a TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Chicago Cubs launched 3 home runs as they took down the Nationals in Washington 7-4. Looking at the standings, the Nationals are in second place in the NL East, 3 games back. The Cubs are
What's your
atop
turn,
the
Brian?
NL
Fourth, I gotta
Central.
go.
They have a
Sorry for your
commanding
loss.
7
Yeah, it
1/2
happens.
game advantage over second.
Alright,
The
you have a
Philadelphia
good one.
Phillies sent 3 balls into the seats
what
as
do I
they were
call you,
winners in
blind?
extra innings
I
over
call
the
you blind.
Reds
Have a good one,
6-4.
blind.
At the moment, the Phillies are in third place in the NL East, 6 games out of first. The Reds sit in last place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Arizona Diamondbacks cracked 16 hits on the day as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 7-3. Right now, the Pirates are in 4th place in the NL Central. They're 13.5 out of first place. The Diamondbacks sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division, 2.5 games out of first. The San Francisco Giants totaled 13 hits as a team as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals, 9-2. As of today, the Giants sit in 4th place in the National League West, 5 games back. The Cardinals are in 3rd place in the NL Central, 12 games behind first place. The Dodgers went deep 4 times as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field, 5-3. Heading into today, the Mets sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division, 6 games out of first. The Dodgers are in 1st place in the NL West. They own a 2.5 game advantage. John Danks grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, leading the Rockies to a win against the Angels, 3-2. At the moment, the Rockies are in 3rd place in the NL West, 4.5 games back. The Angels sit in 2nd place in the American League West, only a half game back. The Rays pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they blew out the Jays 7.
3-4. They hit
Welcome
home
to your
run.
Saturday edition of Inside the...
Okay, we won that game though. 4-3.
It's
Morales hit
Sunday
home run.
morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central,
Damn.
it's Monday morning, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the
Damn.
NL Central, the Los Angeles Dodgers combined to allow only 4 hits as they took a victory. Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Looking first at the NL East, the Pittsburgh Pirates total 11 hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 5-2. Jose Fernandez picked up win number 8 this year, helping lead the Marlins to a win over Cincinnati 4-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Arizona Diamondbacks hit 3 long balls as they defeated the visiting Giants 7-2. The Colorado Rockies knocked out
We'll
10
play this
hits as a
game.
team as they
This year,
manhandled
yeah.
the Mets 8-1. The Padres pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they beat the visiting Red Sox 3-2. The Baltimore Orioles combined for a 4-hitter as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 11-1. The Tribe smacked 15 team hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 7-4. The White Sox cracked 14 hits overall as they pummeled the Yankees 11-2. Ryan Pressly got his 3rd win this season as the Twins pushed past the Angels 2-1.
Okay, the Rockies.
The Oakland Athletics launched 3 home runs as they sank the Mariners 10-3. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
The Cardinals here, and then we'll play Cincinnati at the end of the game. That's gonna be it. Shout out to Blind for coming out, Mr. Yankees. Sports and Gavin for coming out. I appreciate your boys. That'll be it. Peace. Oh, we can look at some stats first before we leave. Bro, I just lowered your yard down all the way to 3.6, dude. Just for you to raise that shit back up. Hey, look, I'm about to trade you, big dog. Hey, sports, see you.